The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys at the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offense and defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
He'll check this down to the running back. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he will score. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They put Adams in motion. Throwing to begin is Richardson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On play action, Richardson. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing, Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Michigan State. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Richardson. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. To the goal line and in. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now they'll set up to... That's going to be intercepted. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
The rookie rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down. That one good for 15 and a first down. 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. To throw. He's going to keep it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
He'll drop to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. They'll look to throw. That one taken in. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it is Jamal Williams. Inside the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play.
And he's in! And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Extra point attempt to come here. He gets it to go, and the Packers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be taken in at the 2. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be caught along the sideline. Good work there. A pickup there of 28 yards. On first and 10, Bill, and he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On first down, it's Richardson. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, Richardson. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here first and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On second down, Richardson. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Quickly to the outside and complete.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. This is intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Here's a run going left. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle. Here's second and 9. He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Richardson. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. On first and 10, here's Richardson. To the left side, and Adams has it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Richard Sherman.
All right, Mike, file this play away. if they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll run.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 3rd down, 3 to go. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, complete to Pearsall. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Packers. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. It is 3rd and 10. They bring Chase in motion. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And the Packers will take over possession here at the 44.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball, and this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
14 on the pickup. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. On the ground, Williams. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He's got it inside the 5. And And he's going to be taken down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Here is 1st and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good, and the Packers have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is hot. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play.
And you can see by the look on the defense's face, Mike, they kind of share in all of our disbelief. They know they needed one stop, one tackle, and they win the game. But instead, the play call works to perfection. He looks it in, takes it in, touchdown.
So, it's a win for the Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end,